Like and subscribe now, or you're going to have bad luck this week.
It was back in March of 2019, before Rick and Morty's 4th season even aired, that creator Dan Harmon announced he was working on a 5th season. Now, the new season campaign for Rick and Morty is officially underway, and the release date has been known to the public. The official trailer included a lot of Easter eggs and references that give us an idea of what to expect in the upcoming season. Today, we are looking at 10 things that will happen in Rick and Morty Season 5. Let's begin. Number 10. A lot more themes. There are plenty of clips from the Voltron-themed episode with the whole Smith family, which also includes a kaiju-sized praying mantis monster. There's also some kind of family vacation and some kind of formal event where everyone is wearing formal clothing. The cyberpunk-themed episode with Jessica also seems to be the same episode with Mr. Nimbus. We also see a couple of clips from something that looks like acid rain, where Morty is shown flirting with an alien-looking girl. It's unclear exactly which episodes overlap here, but Season 5 already looks as bonkers as any season before, if not more so. Number 9. Rick's past. Seasons have danced around the subject in the past, but Season 5 seems like the prime time to finally explore the depths of Rick's past. Fans already know that Rick fought as a galactic rebel and that he became famous for inventing interdimensional travel. But there are certain personal elements of his past that they still want to see. Namely, they want to know what happened to Rick's wife, Diane Sanchez, in the pilot. Rick hints that she may be dead and reinforces this idea in his simulations in the Rick Shank Redemption. With Rick at his supposed lowest, it would be cool to have him reflect or even share what happened to her, among other things, in his past. Number 8. Eviler Morty. If Season 4 was missing anything, it was the continuation of the Evil Morty saga. When fans last saw Evil Morty in action, he was conquering the remnants of the Citadel and getting rid of all his political opponents. Fans were hoping to see some payoff, or at least an acknowledgement of this change in Season 4. But all they got was a false tease and never Ricking Morty. Fans can't go too long without some sort of narrative feed, and it's been a while since the most solid linear story in the series has been addressed. Season 5 can really set itself apart by giving Evil Morty a strong, conical appearance. Number 7. The return of interdimensional cable. It seems tradition at this point that Rick and Morty Season 5 will have an anthology episode of its own. The only question is, how exactly will it be done? Season 3 and 4 each had a unique take on the narrative format, with Season 3 coming up with Morty's Mind Blowers, and Season 4 bringing in the story train. As fun and inventive as those were, they didn't quite hit the same spot as Interdimensional Cable. Far from as conceptually sound as the other two, Interdimensional Cable works well as an anthology because it breaks down Rick and Morty's humor to its base parts, and gives Justin Roiland essentially just half an hour to riff. With plenty of the show already seeming too well curated to seem improvisational, Season 5 may need Interdimensional Cable to bring back that series' crude years. Number 6. Space Beth. Rick and Morty is famous for introducing a lot of amazing characters over the years, most of which have some significant roles in the series. One of them is Space Beth. This amazing character is basically a new character who has lived her entire adventurous life separate from the Smith family. But after being returned to her family, her rapport and character naturally fit in with the rest of the family, as if she always lived with them. Containing all of Beth's heart with Rick's galactic rebel background and her ambitions, instantly she has become the fans' favorite. But on the other hand, Mom Beth will remain around in the series more. Fans are expecting that they will get to see Space Beth a little more than just a couple of episodes, and they are hoping to see more stories revolving around her. Number 5. Jerry getting a win. With time, Rick was becoming the new Jerry, and by that we meant that he had a family. That doesn't even sound right, because no matter how dumb Jerry is, Rick can never replace him and be an actual dad. Who is going to save the world then? It is actually time that Jerry has to step forward and take back his limelight. Well, throughout the story, Jerry is the one who has ruined Beth's life for being an incompetent coward and spineless man. But he has also been the target of all the family members, especially Rick. On the other hand, he has also been shown as loyal towards his family plenty of times, and he does what's better for his family members. In all of the seasons until 4, he played his tumultuous role throughout. For fans, it would be great to see Jerry finally knowing his worth, getting a job, and earning respect. He should at least have the best win to prove his evolution. Or maybe not. Maybe the creators want to keep him a good-for-nothing loser in the series, like other animated shows like Family Guy or The Simpsons. Number 4. Time travel. Rick and Dan Harmon have said multiple times that this series would never touch on time travel concepts, as it seemed stupid, even though it is a sci-fi show. The creators believe they don't know enough about the concept to structuralize it in the series. They have created and introduced the most absurd scenarios over the years. But with that statement, in Season 4 multiple times the series has technically touched on the traveling of time. In the Vat of Acid episode, Morty used a version of time travel in his Rewind adventure. And to save the world in Rattlestar Galactica, the comedic duo explicitly used time travel. Dan Harmon did try to make an authentic time travel story. So in the 5th season, we actually might see time traveling episodes considering so much can be answered through it. Number 3. Rick reviving Bird Person. As kids apparently growing away from Rick, Beth finally starts realizing that Jerry is being Jerry, and Rick is a moron. Well, it seems that Rick is entering Season 5 with fewer aliens than usual. And it is making his upcoming arc even more attractive with the cybernetic bird person. We have already seen the bird person many times, and after Meeseeks, it's probably the fans' favorite supporting character. Rick looks to be distracting his family, and he has lost most of his friends in the series. He doesn't want to lose his best friend, who lives in the galaxy. He also has a tough job to do ahead. To reverse the evil robotics set up by the old Federation and to do something possible to bring him back to life. Number 2. Cthulhu episode. This doesn't necessarily need to happen in Season 5, but it does have to happen at some point. While not every aspect of the series' intro is actually explored within the show, the most drawing and consistent scene from it has become the chase scenario with Cthulhu, with the family flying away in Rick's ship and Summer tightly holding what looks to be baby Cthulhu. Fans have already pieced together a pretty coherent backstory for this scene. Season 5 could finally give people some closure by finally filling in the gaps in this classic scene. Before we move towards number 1, we have an honorable mention, a potential spoiler that you'd love to hear about. More Jessica. Jessica was a serving love interest kind of character, but it was just a plot device rather than an actual personality with her, right? When her presence started to show in the series, people started complaints that the series isn't showing her character as much as she deserves. This series has evolved almost all the characters. It has given good funny jokes to others, but Jessica hasn't gotten one as she has always been considered out of the run. Fans want to see more about this character in Season 5, and some better storyline related to her relationship with Morty, or about her own storyline. She might finally get to know more about Morty's young love. I know all of you are waiting to hear more about the tragic affair of those two. Number 1. New Galactic Federation. We all know that the creators advertised Rick and Morty as a comedy series, but it has shown on different occasions that this series can be acknowledged as a stellar animated action series. On the other hand, the fight scenes with the President, Phoenix Person, and Pickle Rick were just phenomenally executed. But we can't compare those with the battle that Rick and the family have against the Galactic Federation. The actual highlights of this series have been the fight with the Space Police, which was conceptually inventive, hilarious, and filled with adventure tropes. Fans are hoping that with the new Galactic Federation forming, Season 5 of Rick and Morty has so much to show to win the hearts. The series might take a darker turn and create a number of episodes that revolve around a battle with the Federation, because hey, we Rick and Morty fans don't ever mind some good action in this series. Which one of these things are you most excited about in Rick and Morty Season 5? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content daily.